Good morning, dear students. How are you? I missed all of you so much. Are you ready for our third session? Our session today will be about present perfect simple. But first, let's check our homework together. Choose the correct answer. Number 11. His brother is writing a test at the moment. They are swimming in the pool now. Look, David and Max are coming home. Look, my dog is running to the park. Rewrite the following sentences. Number 6. Yes, he is opening the window now. Here he wants you to start with is. That means you are going to make a question. So the right answer will be, is he opening the window now? Number 7. Susan and her brother are taking photos at the moment. Here he wants you to use not. That means you are going to make a negative. So the right answer will be, Susan and her brother aren't taking photos at the moment. Number 8. Dad is working in the kitchen at present. Here he wanted to use not. So the right answer will be, Dad isn't working in the kitchen at present. Number 9. I am making breakfast now. Here he wanted to use not. So the right answer will be, I'm not making breakfast now. Number 10. Look, Robin is riding his bike. Here he wanted to use not. So the right answer will be, look, Robin isn't riding his bike. Okay, after checking your homework, let's start our lesson. But first, we must know that there are 3 forms for any verb. And they are base form, past form, and past participle form. In base form, we can use it with the present or actions happened now. In past form, we can use it with past actions. And in past participle form, we can use it with verb have or has or had to create the present and past perfect tenses. Here are some examples about some verbs in the base, past, and past participle form. Am in the base form. I am in the class today. Was in the past form. I was in the class yesterday. Been in the past participle form. I have just been in the class. Here is another example. Go in the base form. I go to school every day. Went in the past form. I went to school yesterday. And gone in the past participle form. I have already gone to school. And here again another example. Talk in the base form. I talk to my mother every day. Talked in the past form. I talked to my mother last week. And talked in the past participle form. I have just talked to my mother. Now we know that we have 3 forms of verbs. Let's start our lesson, present perfect simple tense. But first, when exactly we can use this tense? We can use it with actions that happened in the past, but we can see the result of this action in the present. Here is an example. John's car is dirty. And when John finds his car dirty, he washes the car. So here we can say he has washed the car, because this is an action started in the past and we can see the result of this action in the present. Usage number 2, for an action that has just finished. Here we have an example about Mark. Mark here is having lunch. He has just had lunch. So we use here present perfect because this is an action that has just finished. And we use here time expression just to refer that the action has just happened. Usage number 3, for an action that started in the past and hasn't finished. Here we have an example. This family bought this house in 2000 and they still live in the neighborhood. So that means that it's an action started in the past and hasn't finished. So here we use the present perfect simple tense like these two examples. We have lived here for 20 years, or we have lived here since 2000. Here we use time expressions since and for with present perfect simple, but you must know that we use since before saying when exactly this action starts. But we use for before talking about the length of time. That means with for we didn't refer exactly when that action started, but refers to the length of the time. Usage number 4, for experiences we have or haven't lived. For example, he has flown a plane, but he has never tried bungee jumping. Or, have you ever traveled by plane? And here we use time expressions ever and never with this usage. Usage number 5, for an action that happened in a specific time or we don't know when exactly this action happened. For example, the children have tidied their room. Here in this example, we don't know when exactly this action happened. Here are the time expressions that we use them with present perfect tense, and they are ever, never, just, already, yet, for, since, and how long, so far, lately, recently, and always. Already and yet. We use time expressions already to indicate at some time before now, and we use it with affirmative sentences. And we use yet to indicate that the action expected hasn't happened or not until now, and we use it with negative and question sentences. For example, I have already get dressed. I haven't done my homework yet. And has Sarah called yet? Okay. Do you know the difference between using have gone to and using have been to? Okay, we are going to know that. When we use have gone, that means that you're still in this place and you haven't come back yet. For example, Mary has gone to London. I miss her so much. And that means she is still there. But when we use have been to, that means that you have gone and come back from this place. For example, have you ever been to London? Of course, I have been to London a lot of times. It's such an amazing city. Okay. Now, from all these examples about present perfect simple tense, can you note the affirmative, negative, and question forms? Okay, the affirmative form here is with I, you, we, and they, we put have plus verb in the PP. But with he, she, or it, we put has plus verb in the PP. And in question form is have or has plus subject plus verb in the PP. And in the negative form, subject plus have or has plus not plus verb in the PP. Okay. Now it's your turn. Here you have 5 sentences. To choose the correct answer, you have 10 seconds to think about it. If you want to put the video, you can do it. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1. I have already passed my driving test. I don't need lessons. Number 2. Those boys haven't apologized yet. Number 3. Have you found your glasses yet? Number 4. I have had a horrible cold since Friday. Number 5. I have been on a diet for 5 months. Okay, from number 6 to 10 it will be your homework. Now, it's your turn again. You have 10 seconds to rewrite these 5 sentences. If you want to pause the video, you can do it. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1. She cut her finger. It hurts. Here he wanted to use just. So the right answer will be she has cut her finger. It hurts. Number 2. I didn't find my keys. Here he wanted to use yet. So the right answer will be I haven't found my keys yet. Number 3. They worked in Memphis school for a week. Here he wanted to use have. So the right answer will be they have worked in Memphis school for a week. Number 4. She was on her holiday for a month. She came back yesterday. Complete. So the right answer will be she has been on her holiday for a month. She has just come back. Number 5. My father is playing tennis now. Here he wanted to use already. My father has already played tennis. Okay, from number 6 to number 10, it will be a homework. So, your homework in your recap sheet will be in page 7 from number 6 to 10 and in page 8 from number 6 to 10. Okay, we have finished. See you next time. Goodbye.